Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. Status update number 20. It is Monday, July 1st, first of the month. Second quarter officially in the books, not the fiscal, of course, just the calendar year. I guess that's what you call it. Halfway through 2024. We're on episode number 20. Should be, if my math is correct, on episode 26. February's in there, so not 27, unless it's a leap year, which I think it was. I don't know. I digress. Fun weekend in golf. Sneaky fun weekend. Good ending to the Rocket Mortgage Classic. I was off Sunday, so was able to catch that late. I was off and I played golf myself. There was a debate, a huge debate, a huge debate. Now, I played golf myself, though. And let me tell you, I think I like where my game's at. Two over, 74, five, count them. One, two, three, four, five birdies for the kid, including four on the front nine. I shot even on the front nine with those four birdies and a couple over on the back with just one. Got on the bogey train, got a case of the lefts rolling, but I really like where my game's at. It's evolved throughout the years. When I was really good, complete grinder, scrambler. Think, honestly, think Denny McCarthy a little bit. Can make a lot of putts up and down from a lot of places. Not a great ball striker. But as we have grown, both in age and wisdom, it's kind of transitioned to more of it was going to pain me to say, more of a Cam Young type of game. Powerful off the tee. I think I busted one out there. Pause. Like 325 yesterday. It was hot. The ball was flying. Ball was flying off the club face. Wind was blowing to left field all day. Peppering them. Peppering them. Hope you brought your mitts. Hope you brought them. Even you old guys. Bring the mitts. Protect the kids. There's no shame in that. There's a little shame in it. Imagine, imagine being a grown man. You're getting ready to go to a baseball game. You're in a city. You're gonna have to catch the train to get there. And you're like, almost forgot it. Almost forgot my mitt. Let me go get it. You go out in public. You're 35. You got your mitt in your hand. You're like, today's the day. I'm gonna catch a foul ball. Catch it with your bare hands like a man. Will you? Have the seams right there. Show some pride. It is July, so I guess you don't need to anymore, technically. But my game's awesome. And I told myself Sunday morning, woke up a little cloudy, so to speak. I martinied myself, solo mission Saturday night, had an espresso to get up, thought I was going to meet a friend for drinks. Wasn't. Plans fell through. So I had to get martini to bring me down. Dry, ice cold kettle one, lemon twist, you know the drill. So I woke up now feeling 100%. 6 a.m. rolls around. I'm up, Celsius to the face. I don't know why. Don't know why. I just did it. So, a little hungover, anxiety through the roof. I'm exactly where you want to be going into a golf round. I look at the man in the mirror, getting ready, eye drops in, kind of going like this, like, come on, buddy, wake up. I'm like, you got to get those first four today, Patty. You got to. Those are accessible holes. It's going to set you up for success for the rest of the day. You got to get your first four. Number one, hybrid off the tee, little Yankee Doodle dandy. So it's fine. 80 yards in, blade a 60 degree. Still catches the green. So not a complete blade. Skinny, we'll call it. A little skinny margarita. Par. Easy enough. Second hole, fried egg. Didn't eat breakfast. There you go. In my face, bogey. Par three. Next hole. This is where the wheels could have fallen off for me. Okay. And I know everyone on the internet loves a guy who goes through his entire round, shot by shot by shot. They really care about it. Well, I'm not going to do much of it, but par, th- par five, third. I was going to say par three, fifth. Par five, third. Get there in two all day. Horrible drive, spinny, banana slice, little left AOC action. Just in there's like no rough on this golf course. Think Vedanta Vallarta pretty much. 4 iron in. I'm like, all right, this is it. Got to get those first four, and we're finally doing it. And what do you know? We blow it into the hazard. Double bogey seven. Sevens are wild early. You were three over through three. And I'm just thinking myself in the cart, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking suck. You are the worst golfer ever. And then boom, bust one out, 325, up and down, birdie. Played another wedge over the green, bogey, back and forth, and then we get it rolling a little bit. Birdie three out of the last four on the front. Say what? I know. Turning even. Case of the lefts on the back nine. Birdie late. Two over 74. I'll say this though. You're telling me I make five birdies. I shoot two over. And I'm telling myself, if I do that right, if I do this right, three strokes on the par five. I also bogeyed another par five on the back nine because guess what? Lost a golf ball with the 3-wood in hand again. Big time loss with the 3-wood. Big time loss with the 3-wood. I'm I can turn that 74 if I do that, and that into a 64 easily. I think every golfer thinks that way. That's probably why you go back to the course, right? Oh, that's the shot that brings you back. In reality, could have easily shot 79 if I don't have those five birdies. So give and take. Should have shot 64, shot 74. It is what it is. Okay, on to the golf. Cam Davis, win number two at the Rocket Mortgage Classic, win number two on the PGA Tour, win number one while hypnotized. Yeah, you heard that right. After his win, still in utter disbelief. Season as a whole has been a disaster for Cameron Davis. Great talent. I mean, you look at that golf swing, you look at the stature of him, right? 6'4", tall, lengthy, can swing both left and right handed, which you need to have, I guess. You think he should be a world class player. Obviously, a very, very good player. He's on the PGA Tour, but not quite world class. Want to put him top 30, top probably like borderline top 50, I would say. Tell you the truth, I think that's a fair range for him. I have no idea where he ranks in any rankings. Um, so not quite living up to his talent. He goes to a doctor, a hypnotherapist, which I believe is a therapist who practices hypocrisy. Nope. Hypnosis. That is, they therapize, vaporize, vaporize in hypnosis. They pretty much hypnotize you, right? Do look into the clock. Look into the clock. You will like and subscribe to this page. You will like and subscribe to this page. Pretty much what hypnosis does. And I've read, I've heard, I've talked to a couple people who've done it. Some have said they stopped drinking because of hypnosis or stopped dipping or stopped with cigarettes, which to I say pussies, but to them, it worked. They got what it was done. And whenever I think of hypnosis, I think of the Always Sunny episode where Charlie is hypnotized. He's hypnotized into thinking he's the smartest man alive, that suddenly he can do everything. He can speak Mandarin. He breaks it off with the waitress. He can read all these books. He's doing everything right. And then lo and behold, the guy is still a complete idiot. It's what they call in the biz a little placebo effect, hitting all the bases today. Right? He couldn't speak Mandarin. He still loved the waitress. He's still a complete moron, a lovable one, but still a complete moron. And I think that's kind of what hypnosis is. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer in it. That being said, I've seen the NFL training camp videos. I've seen the cruise ship videos, which hate cruises, hate them. Done one in my life. One is enough. And I know they get everyone on stage and they somehow force someone to do something. I'm out on that. Cannot control my environment. I don't know how they do that, but it doesn't pass the sniff or eye test in that regard. So Cam Davis, hypnosis, hypnotized, wins Rocket March Classic. Win number two. His win does bring up the President's Cup, right? Rises number 9 in the rankings for the international team. You look at the international team right now. Hideki, Tom Kim, Jason Day, Sung J M, Benyon, Minwoo Lee are the top six. Like the U.S., top six get in. Captains pick the next six, I believe, after the Tour Championship. International might be week at the Tour Championship, U.S. week after Tour Championship, something like that. After them, Nick Taylor, Corey Connors, Canadians, Mike Weir, Canadian, President's Cup in Canadian, Canada, probably going to get on. Cam Davis, 9. You think talent level? He played well last time? Maybe. Hadwin, 10. Canadian. Christian Bezidanout, 11. Actually playing some phenomenal golf. And Siwoo Kim, 12. Who would I add to this list? Who could you potentially add to this list? Taylor Pendrith is another Canadian. I think Adam Scott. Sucker for Adam Scott, but who isn't? I think I would add him to the list. And I know a lot of people, a lot of the commenters, the mean ones, we'll actually get to some of those. Some were very mean this week, you bastards. Will say, oh, what about the live golfers? We need the live golfers. Way to make it not competitive. You don't have the best player in the world, Joaquin Neiman. You don't have Dean Burmeister. You don't have Louis Oosthuizen, and you don't have all these guys. No Cameron Smith, which sucks. Ripper GC legend. But to that I say, Mike Weir said it a few months ago. There weren't going to be live guys. And based on my sources, which run pretty deep when it comes to the President's Cup, we knew live golfers were not going to play since before the new year. So everyone has been operating as such except for the casuals, which there are many of. So I think only Adam Scott you could kind of throw in there. Benny Yon, I mean, a lot of South Koreans, Tom Kim, Sung J M, Benny Yon, and Siwoo. They can make up a third of the team. Decky, also great. So, yeah, I think that's really it. The Australian team, I mean, outside of, I guess, Day and Minwoo, a couple Australians in there as well. The U.S. side, it's bleak. After you get past the top half, Scotty Xander Collin, like core top three, got that easy. Wyndham's 4, Cantlay's 5, he's finding his own, and Sahith Theegala's 6, Tony Finau's 7, and then I think there's like Homa, Harmon, Akshay, kind of rounds out that top 10. I think that top 7's probably locked. Scotty, Xander, Collin, Wyndham, Cantlay, Theegala, and Finau. I'd lock those 7 in. Oh man, Max Homa hasn't been great, but I think he'll probably make the team. So that's 8. And then what do you do with the last 4? It's not good. Let me look at who the US's final 4 are. This is good podcasting. United States President's Cup team. Here we go. So, Harmon, he's playing much better. Could be fun. Akshay, I think he should be on the team. I'm adding him onto the team. So with Akshay and Homa, that's 9. Chris Kirk is 11. Russell Henley's 12. Burns 13. JT 14. Hoagie, Keegan Bradley, JT Poston, Cameron Young, Eric Cole, Denny McCarthy, Taylor Moore, Harris English, Lucas Glover, Jordan Spieth at 24, and Adam Schenk. You need 3. So they're going to pick Justin Thomas. They're going to. Oh, they pick Jordan Spieth if that's the case, and maybe they go Brian Harmon again. That's hilarious. I think the international team might win. I think they do. That was one of my hot takes at the beginning of the year, and I'm sticking to it because I already knew the live guys weren't gonna play. Okay, on to the presidential debate with Sleepy Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Little golf talk there. Little golf talk there. We're not going to get too deep into it, but I will say something that always makes me laugh, always makes Patty laugh, a good giggle on the internet machine, which, mind you, John Deere Classic this week. The engagement farmers, Super Bowl week. You got your hose. No, not those kinds. You got your tractors, some nice farm equipment. We're engaging, baby. We are engagement. I'm I'm hoeing there, sitting down, whatever. And yeah, the handicap talk. No, not that type of handicap. Although, can't be too careful with a couple of guys who are almost 100 years old. Both of them are lying, pretty much, right? It is always funny, though. Like I said, you hear people talk about Donald Trump's game. And I think there's only one member of the media who has seen him play probably 25 to 50 times in his life up close and personal and had a friend in his Sunday group. I digress. If you want the stories, you know where to find me. Okay. And last but not least, the mean comments. Pretty ooh, schedule coming up perhaps? It's the exact same. The exact same schedule pretty much. Although Philadelphia maybe. Philadelphia, Philadelphia. Nothing confirmed. Mean comments of the week. So, in an effort to drive traffic to this page, which actually was somewhat successful this move, I posted a couple videos of my golf swing. Just some shorts. Got like 10 new subscribers out of it. We're up to 343. The race to 400 is real. Buckle up, Jack. In the shorts, I mean, the shorts are so popular. This one, not the ones I'm wearing right now, just a couple bird dogs. Um, but the YouTube clips, the shorts, under a minute. So I posted one. I was testing something out, and I got to give it to these guys. The first one, first couple comments. Billy G. Pro tip: take 2 weeks off and then quit. Tough. Well, Billy G. I shot 74 this weekend with 5 birdies that many are saying could have been a 64. So sit on one and spin it. Next, from Co Bus for the win, Mahoney's. Patrick Mahomes? Oh, Cabust? FTW Mahoney's. Gayest pre shot routine ever. I did not know you were allowed to say stuff like that on the internet. Probably a good thing I didn't know you were allowed to say that type of stuff on the internet. One, how dare you? Extremely rude. Two, it is no longer June, so I guess technically it plays. I will say there are some nice comments. User YR4PB6EW1C. Bot? Perhaps. It's not lost on me. It is not lost on me. You're my favorite YouTuber. Keep doing what you're doing. Your swing looks pure. 3 different uses of your in that sentence, all the same spelling. YOUR. Only one was correct. Hitting 333. Not bad, honestly. That's Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame numbers. And I'm his favorite or hers favorite YouTuber. Okay, I think that's it, really. Just a quick setup for you guys. Richard Bland wins the U.S. Senior Open back to back. The Blandemic. Wear your mask, hide your kids, stay indoors. It's a Blandemic out there for him. John Deere Classic this week. Your winner, Denny McCarthy, finally gets it done. He does it. He does it. But yeah, we're in the dog days of summer. Maybe we'll add a little segment to this. We got the mean comments. We could do a caddy corner. You guys ask advice about your golf game, anything, country club etiquette, golf course etiquette, um, anything really. Life questions. I'll try my hand at them. How to make the best martini in the world. I'll let you know. Whiskey sour. I've been dabbling as well. New York sour. Little red wine floater. I'm not talking Steph Curry. boy. I'll let you know. So we'll maybe caddy corner, comment anything you want to know. Maybe even ask me some questions. Got the mean comments of the week as well. People are seeming to like those. Please do actually like this video. Comment anything. I really don't care. The algorithm, we got to beat AI, guys. They're taking our freaking jobs. Uh, Subscribe to this channel. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is the One Club Challenge. We're going to play until I make a bogey. Maybe we'll get there one day, right? If this takes off, if the swing videos on the shorts, no, not the bird dogs, take off, maybe we'll turn into a little content machine. The engines are turning, the gears are turning, engines are fired up. Not a car guy. Although I just got the AC fixed in my 2012 Ford Escape, not a big deal. 105 miles on that one. 1,000. Duh. Okay, for intern Pat. Nope, for producer Pat. My bad. Intern Rick out in Albuquerque. I am Patrick. This was Status Update 20. We'll see you guys next time.